everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against Mitchelonios, and this guy is actually one of my oldest and closest friends in real life. He just started playing Pokemon again in Gen 7, so he has a pretty interesting looking team, which is going to make for another good match, and we're going to get right into it. So looking at his team, I wasn't really positive what he was going to want to lead with, but I was thinking maybe the Lichen Rock to get the Stealth Rock up early. So I decided to lead with my Mudsdale just to kind of block that play, but he actually ends up leading with the Xurkitree instead. So I'm going to go for a switch right away. Actually, I know this thing can carry grass moves, and I don't want to lose my Mudsdale right away, so I'm actually going to switch right into the Vikavolt, but he actually makes a pretty risky play and goes for the Volt switch instead, which actually works out pretty nicely for him. He takes me down by about a third and then gets that mandatory switch, so he's going to go ahead and come in with the Lichen Rock now, Midnight form, and I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So this turn, obviously, I have to switch again. I don't want to get taken out by a rock move, so I'm going to come in with my Como-O, predicting that. And he does go for the Rock Slide, so that's not going to do too much to me, which is good. So this turn, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to Dragon Dance to get my attack and speed up, not sensing any real danger from this thing right now. And he's actually just going to go for a Brick Break to get damage on me. That's going to take me down to about half. So this turn I'm going to go for an Earthquake, just trying to take him out. And he actually is going to be able to survive that one because of the Focus Sash. And I'm going to take some Life Orb damage. And he is going to go for another Brick Break, just trying to get more chip damage. That's going to take me down to 25 health, but I do survive that. And then this turn, I'm just going to go for another Earthquake, which is obviously going to be more than enough to take care of the Lichen Rock and drop him down to 5 Pokemon. And after the Life Orb damage, I'm just barely hanging on with 10 HP. So then he's going to send in Buzzwole. And I don't really have any business switching out at this point, so I just decided to go for an Outrage, trying to get as much damage on him as I can before I go down. That actually takes him down to a quarter, which was nice, and then the Life Orb damage is going to finish me off, so he doesn't get the Beast Boost, which is good, but he does have a Citrus Berry on there, which puts him back up to about half health. And he just went for a Leech Life, but nothing there to hit, so that is going to take me down to 5 Pokemon, but then I'm going to come in with Salazzle. And he is going to switch out here. He doesn't want to lose his Buzzwole to a fire attack, so he's going to come in with his Incineroar. And I did go for a Flamethrower, so not going to do too much to him. And then he's going to regain some health with his leftovers there. So I'm actually going to go ahead and switch again here. I can't really do too much to this thing, so I'm going to come in with my Mudsdale, trying to predict a physical attack, and he's going to go for an Earthquake. So that's only going to take me down by about a third, which is not too bad. And then I am going to get the Stamina to increase my defense, which is good. And he's going to regain some more health with the leftovers. So this turn, he's going to go for a switch. He doesn't want to get taken out by an Earthquake, so he's going to go ahead and come in with the Buzzwole again. And I do go for an Earthquake. So that is going to take this thing down to about a third. It doesn't do too much damage, unfortunately. But in any event, this turn, he's going to outspeed me, and he's going to hit me with an Ice Punch. That is going to take me down to about a third, but I am going to get another defense increase off the Stamina, and he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage, and then I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide, and that is going to be enough to finish the Buzzwole off and drop him down to 4 Pokemon. So then he's going to come back in with his Xurkitree, and that is going to force me to switch out. I don't want him to KO me and then get the Beast Boost, so I'm going to come back in with Vikavolt to try and block whatever attack he throws at me. He does attack with the energy ball, and he actually gets a crit, dropping me down to about a quarter, but I am going to also regain some health with the leftovers, so not a big deal. I figure I can survive at least one more attack from this thing. So he goes for the energy ball again, which leads me to believe he's choice itemed into that. But unfortunately for me, he actually gets another crit and takes my Vikavolt out, dropping me to 4 Pokemon, and he gets the Beast Boost to raise his special attack. So back-to-back crits, some tough luck there for me. So I'm going to come head back in with my Salazzle. And he is going to switch out here, which definitely leads me to believe he was choice itemed into the energy ball. So he's going to come in with his Como-O, and I'm just going to go for a Sludge Wave here, predicting the switch that takes him down by a little more than half, which is really nice, because this turn I do outspeed him, and I can just go for a Dragon Pulse, and that is going to be enough to take out the Como-O. I got the crit, but I don't think that mattered. So that is actually going to drop him down to 3 Pokemon, which is good. Then he's going to go ahead and come back in with his Incineroar. And I am going to once again switch out. I don't have too much I can do to this thing. So I'm going to come back in with the Mudsdale. He is just going to go for a Darkness Lariat here. And I actually am able to live that with 1 HP, which was a little bit of a surprise, and I get the stamina increase. He's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage, and then he's going to regain some health with the leftovers. But that's not really going to matter because there's not really anything I can do this turn. He's just going to outspeed me and go for an Earthquake, and that is obviously going to be more than enough to finish my Mudsdale off. And that is going to drop me down to 3 Pokemon as well, and he's going to regain more health with the leftovers. So everything's pretty even here so far, 3 apiece. So I'm going to go ahead and come in with my Primarina then. And he is going to go for the switch yet again, doesn't want to get taken out with a water move, so he's going to come in with his Primarina, and I actually predict that switch and go for a Moonblast here to get some damage. That is going to take him down by a little less than half, which was pretty good. This turn he actually wins the Speed tie, and he goes for a Psychic, I guess just get some damage. Not going to do a whole lot to me though. I am special defense trained with an Assault Vest, and I'm going to Moonblast him again, taking him into the red, and I do get the special attack drop, which was nice. So this turn he wins the Speed tie again, unfortunately, and he is actually going to go for the Z move here, the special Z move for Primarina, the Oceanic Preda, which is basically just a Spirit Bomb made out of water, which is pretty cool. I'm not honestly too worried about that right now because I do have max investment in special defense, and I got the special attack drop off the Moonblast last turn, so I know it's going to hurt, but probably not too badly. So he's going to hit me with that, and that is only going to drop me to about half, which was pretty good for me, all things considered. And I'm just going to go for one more Moonblast, and that is going to be more than enough to take care of his Primarina and drop him down to 2 Pokemon. So I did win the War of the Primarinas there, which was pretty nice. So then he's going to come back in with the Xurkitree. And I have to switch here. I don't want him KOing me and getting a Beast Boost, so I'm going to come in with my Decidueye to try and block an electric attack. He does go for that Volt Switch again, though, which takes me down by about a quarter, and does give him the mandatory switch yet again. So he's going to come back in with his Incineroar, and then he's going to regain some health with the leftovers. So, obviously, there's really nothing I can do to this thing with the Decidueye, so I have to go for the switch yet again and come back in with the Primarina, and he is just going to go for the Darkness Lariat yet again. So, that is going to drop me down to 29 health, but I do survive, which was nice, and he is also going to regain some more health with the leftovers. So, unfortunately, he does outspeed me. This turn I wasn't sure who was going to win that speed there, but he got it, and he's just going to go for the Earthquake, which is going to be enough to take my Primarina out and bring me down to 2 Pokemon, as he is going to regain the rest of his health with the leftovers. So, Then I'm going to go ahead and come in with my Salazzle again. I kind of have no choice but to play this out. I am Focus Sashed, so I know I can live one attack here. I'm going to go for a Sludge Wave, trying to get as much damage as I can. I actually get the crit, which was pretty important, I think, at this point, dropping him to about a quarter health. He is going to go for the Earthquake, but like I said, I am Focus Sashed, so that is going to drop me right down to the Sash. But that's not a big deal. He is going to regain some more health with the leftovers, but next turn I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave again. And that is going to be enough to take down the Incineroar finally and drop him to just one Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with the Xurkitree again. And he is going to outspeed me here, which was pretty much confirmation to me that he is Choice Scarfed, and he did go for the Dazzling Gleam, which is going to obviously take me out, and he is going to get the Beast Boost off of that to raise his special attack. So that is going to drop me down to one Pokemon, which is my Decidueye Hawkeye, the last one left. So right now it's just a matter of whether I can survive a Dazzling Gleam or not, juiced up with the Beast Boost. He hits me with that. I do live with about a quarter of my health, and then I'm going to go for the Z-move of my own, which is, of course, the Sinister Arrow Raid. And that should definitely be enough to finish him off. I do love this move, though. It's really cool. And sure enough, yes, that is going to be enough to take care of the Xurkitree, one-shot it, and that is game. So, thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, if you're interested in battling me, leave a comment with your friend code, and we can battle. So, that's it, and we will see you next time.